are going to continue to compose in the session view. You can see right now I have 2 presets loaded on these 2 MIDI tracks, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a song structure, and we're going to walk through this together. But first, let's click on this clip slot on the grand piano track. You can see all these notes. Let me play it for you real quick so you can see it and hear what it sounds like. So there you have it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the clips available to us in Ableton's library. So I'm going to use one of these audio tracks. I'm going to go to my clips folder, and there's a funk right here. And so I'm just going to click and drag that, drop it into a clip slot in the audio track. And now if I play that with the others, so I have these 3 different instruments, these tracks with 3 clips in them, and I want to go ahead and start arranging the song and start coming up with a creative composition piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my song just having the funk drums and the pad coming in at the beginning. That's kind of what I had in my head. So thinking and arranging everything within these scenes we have, I'm going to take the grand piano clip, I'm going to drop it down 1, and now if I launch just scene 1, it's only going to play my pad and my drums. Now if I launch this other clip, it's all going to start over together at the beginning. So if I play the piano, it's all going to play together. Now if I wanted to stop all the clips at one time, because I have like 450 of them going, then I'll just go down here to the stop all clips button on the master track, and I can just click that and it'll stop everything at once rather than having to go in on each track and clicking a stop button on an empty slot to stop it. If I wanted to duplicate a clip so that the drums and the pad come in with the next scene when the piano comes in, I can simply right click on the clip and hit duplicate, or I can hold down Option, click the clip that I want to duplicate, and then drag it to the next slot. Now, say I wanted to create a new piano line, and I want everything to drop out for the 3rd scene and just have a new piano line play. I will duplicate this clip, and I can go down here, and if I wanted to manipulate more than one note, I can just highlight everything at once, and I'll make these more sustained. So I'll use my little sidebar. I'm going to pull at the end of the note, make it long. Then I'm going to duplicate, say, the length of this F sharp, and I can use the option drag again. As you create new clip variations and you're duplicating new clips in tracks, it's easy to get lost of what you change to one clip versus another. So I would encourage you to stay organized by renaming or changing the color. And you can do either one by right-clicking. So if I wanted to rename it, I can click rename or change the color down here, or I could also click on the clip and hold down Command R to change the name and then type in whatever. So since I changed this clip, I'm going to change the color just so I can stay all nice and organized. And let's go ahead and take these guys and bring them back in again, and just kind of arrange the song a little further that way. So when I'm launching a scene and then I want to go into the next scene, Ableton, the default is to come in on the quarter note. So it's always in sync on the beat. If I play the metronome and I click you can see how I was clicking a little bit early, and instead of just jumping right away when I clicked, it waited to come in on the 1, or on the downbeat. So anyway, let's go ahead and take what we have, since we've got this 4-scene, 4-part arrangement going on. I'm going to show you how to record that into your arrangement view, because we're in session right now. So if I want to record this into arrangement and continue to mess with it further, I need to arm the tracks that I want to record into arrangement. So let me turn on the arm button. Even if I don't have anything playing in a track, any clips, and I have the track armed, it's going to go ahead and record a blank clip for me in arrangement, and you'll see what happens when I record. You'll see that going on. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to double tap the stop button. That brings everything back to the one at the beginning in the arrangement view. And you can see we have all of our clips over here. I can expand or close them by clicking these arrows just to close it up, make everything look really pretty. Let me go back to session, and I have these clips are already ready to launch. So let me just stop it. You can see that we have the bar right here, bar 1, and the second beat of the bar, and the 16th notes of the bar as well. So let me double tap stop, go back to the 1, and then I'm going to hit the arrangement record button here, also known as global record button. And when I click that, it's going to just go ahead and start launching these clips right away. And I'll switch back and forth between arrangement and session view so you can see what's going on. So there you have it. If we go back to our session view and I launch the first scene again, and then I go back to arrangement view, you can see all this is grayed out, and that's because we have to tell Ableton which view we want to hear. So if I go to the top right corner, you can see there's this little red orange button. That's our back to arrangement button. And if I click that, you can see all this gets bright and pretty again, and I can play, and it'll only play what's in arrangement view and not what is in session view. So if I go back to session view and I only want to hear what's in session view, I can double click this button, and this is stop all clips button. And there you have it. That's a basic overview how to record from session into arrangement. And next we're going to dive into more clip editing, how to mess with the loop brackets and all that fun stuff.